President Biden's re-election campaign scrambling to ease concerns over his acuity after what critics are calling a disastrous debate performance against Donald Trump. Biden campaign officials in a fundraising appeal to supporters over the weekend arguing that the president dropping out of the race would only lead to weeks of chaos. Now, in the meantime, Trump is again slamming the president for his performance, today posting online that Biden choked and calling him a, quote, cognitive mess. ABC News senior White House correspondent Selina Wang is live for us at the White House. Selina, thanks for being with us. And what are you hearing right now from your sources about this today in terms of, the dust has settled a bit over the weekend, but what are you hearing today?
Yeah, Kana, I mean, the campaign is still scrambling to contain the fallout after that very rough debate performance. I'm told that the campaign has had many calls with anxious donors trying to quell their anxiety and explain why they believe Biden can still win this race. In fact, I'm told there's another call happening tonight on that very same topic. And look, their message to these donors is that, yes, the debate performance was very, very bad, but the polling so far at least shows that it hasn't really changed the minds of the electorate very much. But mind you, Kana, these anxious donors, they are waiting on the sidelines, some of them, and watching those polls that are going to come in the weeks to come very, very closely to decide how to take their next steps. Now, the president so far, though, is resolute, and you have seen some top Democratic leaders rush to defend him. But behind the scenes, I am hearing that there are some discussions among top party leaders about what could happen if President Biden chooses to step aside. But Kana, this is a decision that only the president can make. Over at Camp David over this weekend, I'm told his family had encouraged him to stay in this race. And several officials have told me that President Biden is the kind of person where if there's too much public pressure to get him to back out, well, he's only going to dig in his heels more to prove all of them wrong.
So in terms of how does he recover from this debate, do you think we might see the president hold more news conferences, maybe even have more public appearances to sort of further prove his claim that he says he has what it takes to stay in this race?
Yeah, Kana, well, I'm told by the White House that the president is going to be out in public more over the summer, that he is planning to have more interviews. I was told specifically a steady cadence of interviews, so we'll just have to watch and see how frequent that actually is. The president, of course, though, after Thursday's very, very bad performance, he did go out on the campaign trail on Friday. I was there in North Carolina, and he gave a very strong and rousing speech. For some voters and donors and allies, that did help to calm some of their anxieties about whether or not the president could have the energy and stamina not only to see out this election, but another 4 years of the presidency. That being said, though, Kana, a very big distinction between a debate and a rally where the president has teleprompters. As we look at the continuing public events and interviews that the president does, I think a lot of people are going to be watching to see if these are unscripted moments that we're going to see from the president that can give people more assurances that the president is up for this job.
All right, Selina Wang there from the White House. Thank you.